it's on my side. She played on your side. So y'all can hear that. Cool, cool. I should be able to get a little bit of both. I should be able to hear me, mostly.
Which are my lineups that I can have out there that defensively I'm going to shut down great guard play? Which of the lineups do I have to have out there in order for us to have enhanced shooting ability for a stretch of minutes? Which ones are going to speed my team up to put pressure on the opposition? I think that's where it is that coaches are trying to do a little bit of tweaking.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Off the inbound, and it's Gallinari missing. Outside Irving. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
All of that earned right there. It's become Che's mantra since he's gotten into the NBA.
Brooklyn shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Philadelphia.
And every season, the Thunder continue to be one of the more dominating teams on the glass.
Just wonder how much Steven Adams has been the catalyst for that kind of mentality. We know that offensively he's always in there to grab rebounds, but it's part of what they know is important in any possession is collecting the ball. A long and versatile guard that possesses a very intriguing and exciting skill set. Gilgeous-Alexander, lots of room to grow.
Now here's Jordan. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Orlando.
Felt like he also was prepared for whatever the opposition was coming at him with. He was either contesting shots or swatting them away. Just a dominant defensive performance all the way around.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander following the three-pointer by Che. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. There's Gallinari with the three. Connects from three-point range.
And with the defense right up on him, Gallinari did not panic at all. Simply drops that one over the contest.
A nice shot by Che. Che's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
On the mark with the 15-footer.
Well, he's capable of making you pay there. Gilgeous-Alexander in a nice rhythm.
And the pass to Durant.
What's up?
The shot from the low post is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. A nice shot by Gallinari.
And they ran that pick and roll extremely precise. The result was a good look for Gallinari.
And Che throws it down.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's covered by Irving.
You tripping.
Pass to Nader.
Tripping.
From the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
From the wing. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Irving passes to Durant. And Che gets it to go on the assist by Durant. And that's now 11 points for Che. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 2. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Gallinari. Jordan trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Gallinari. 7 points in the game.
What focus from the big Italian forward out there. Gallinari is used to having overcome a lot of physical defense.
And this gives us a moment now to show you the rookies with the highest shooting percentage over the past 10 games. Che is second. The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
You want to try to slap the nigga around? I might put a 40, 50 on it.
And the first one drops.
I talked to the guys in the locker room, and there's a lot of respect in there for Che. Appreciate that he's really much more than a basketball player, and he's willing to share that.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone
Just
5 of
that.
7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this
I
game
might
underway.
drop 50 on you, Steve.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Nader. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock, and there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, it's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
The Nets making a switch here. Allen's checked in.
Go.
And it's sent back by Allen. Here's Nader. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Nets with the lead. And that one's good to go from Che. Che's got 15 points.
What's up, fellas?
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Pass to Nader. He dishes it to Gallinari. Pass to Nader. The tray gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Now, Gallinari at that size can do a little bit of everything, and I like to see him dishing the rock.
And a wide open look for Shea.
Oh.
A three-pointer off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
What you doing, baby? What you doing?
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. And there's the pass to Adams. Over Allen. Adams' shot is off.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
And you look at the way Steven Adams has developed his offense the last few years. It's been a huge boost for this team. He has always been a great defender, but now he is an important cog on this team in terms of scoring.
But nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss.
What?
He's going to be disappointed with.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here.
What?
And the Nets making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Off the inbound. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to
You
go
gotta
with
keep
all the
down,
contact.
You got to keep down.
And with Adams in his offense, you forget how young he is.
And big men, sometimes they just take a little longer to find their path in the NBA. And Adams has certainly found his. I remember him being in mostly to screen and rebound when he was a rookie, but look how far his game has come.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here is Gallinari. Had a 24-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And it's in there.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. 4-point game. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Schroeder passes to Gallinari. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And now a chance to look here at the race for Rookie of the Year. Halfway through the season, these are the top rookies so far. You look at Shea. While not in the top 5 currently, he's definitely on the radar screen, and he's been playing some very solid basketball.
And he's had a decent amount of success here in his first year. A few of the top guys in the rankings have kind of outperformed him, but he's lived up to the reasonable expectation.
Oh, you're getting the 2 C's from him right now, Greg. Comfortable and confident. And he could really turn it up as the season gets going.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now here's Shea. He had 34 points in the win against the Magic in Orlando.
And guys, the other thing that he did well was just facilitate the offense, pass the ball around beautifully in that one. Seriously, put on a passing clinic.
Here's Ferguson after Taurean Prince's bucket. Got a piece of it. And Noel kicks it over to Schroeder. Lets it fly. And Oklahoma City again with the bucket.
Nice use of the pick and roll from Schroeder there. Allows him to get an easy shot.
The drive by Shea. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Shea's got 20.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Nobody near Schroeder. It's hauled in by Shea.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
Ferguson, the pass to Adams. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Shea kicks to Prince. Yes, that goes in. And the Nets lead by 8.
Taurean Prince had his eyes on the rim the whole way there. Love how aggressive he was there on that drive.
Let's go, baby.
Gallinari against Prince. Here's Schroeder. Bangs home the trifecta. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the night.
I think the defense has more concerns out there
Oh,
on the
let's
floor.
go.
And they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Here's Gallinari. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Schroeder against Harris. Shot from 12. Drained for 2 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And with the signing of Durant and Irving along with DeAndre Jordan, Greg, are the Brooklyn Nets now claiming the mantle for the top team in New York?
Listen, they were already the better team a season ago after stealing the Knicks thunder in free agency, acquiring the superstar talent. They're poised to steal the Knicks' cultural relevance as well.
And the first time out
Wiz
called
Khalifa
of the
blonde
game
hair and
for
Trudy.
Brooklyn.
Impossible.
And the movement to bring the NBA back to Seattle, the Pacific Northwest. Right, you played there half a
Macaroni
decade. I
Man.
know you've got fond memories. How much does the Thunder have had 15 tries at the line? They've made 10.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
That's good from Muscala. And for the Thunder, a lot of the assistant coaches leaving this past summer. Greg, how much of a concern is that for head coach Billy Donovan?
Possibly a sign that Donovan could be on the hot seat
Oh,
in OKC.
shit. What's up,
Three
KD? You
consecutive
gonna let me
first
get
round
done
exits.
like that?
Donovan on the final year of his deal. The clock is definitely ticking.
So
I'm
for
stuck on
Oklahoma
this
City
man,
right
of
now,
course. Come on, man.
we've got Andre Robertson.
I'll do anything to break this
Muscala
grade
is
up.
out there with Steven Adams. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Can't really control
And it's
the shit
Nader
like
in
that.
at the small forward. Okay, well, let's go down to David
So,
Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks,
I'm
Kevin.
smoking a whole
Shea
controller.
in the last game against the Magic was terrific. He dropped in 34 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. The stat line was filled, and the whole league was talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, going up against a team that had no answer for him. We'll see if it plays out the exact same way here tonight.
Adams outside. Shot clock at 6. Shoots the 3, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
You look at Irving. With the voting as it is now, it looks like he'll miss out on a spot in the starting lineup for the East.
Yeah, and not even in the top 10, but it shouldn't take away from what he's done this year. It's been a very good season for him.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. On the wing, Shea.
Come on,
A
man.
rebound by Steven
See, now I
Adams.
gotta put the ball.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding
That shit's
might
good.
tell the story in this game.
really don't think we're going to still lit. It's lit.
First one falls for.
Shit. Coffee break, I guess. Okay, now it smells like fucking Christmas and sugar cookies and stuff.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Nets trail by 5. The baseline J, and he knocks down the jumper. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Houston Rockets. Then on Saturday, they'll be facing off against DeMarcus Cousins and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And when you look at that Raptors matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Back when I first saw him in Summer League, one of the things that I liked about Shea is that he invites the contact, does not shy away from those kind of plays.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. To the inside, Muscala. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Allen. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. That evens the score. That's now 8 points for Kevin Durant. The Thunder have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Now, here's Robertson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. They get it again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, love the aggressive play here from Adams. He gets the shot he wants, and now another opportunity to challenge himself at the free throw line. Well, that's a guy out there in Steven Adams that you just have to pay attention to. Every night he's going to bang around the opposing big guys and be a threat around the rim to score and pick up offensive rebounds.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Steven Adams picks one up. And with Adams on the offensive glass, he is impossible to move.
Well, that's a big reason why a couple years ago, Kevin, he grabbed more offensive rebounds than defensive rebounds, so you know he's going to live in the paint.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
And here's Robertson. He's got 5, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Shea, right side. Up again. Durant trying to break free. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Adams against Allen. Here's Nader. 14 points for him. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Scooped up. Adams, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Robertson with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. LeVert grabs the miss. The Nets with the lead. Back to Shea. Basket counts. Shea's got 24.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Oklahoma City has gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Muscala. Now here's Adams. Guarded by KD. 6 to shoot. And Irving comes to help. Gilgeous-Alexander. Second shot opportunity. No good there. Excellent D there from Allen. Three-pointer, LeVert. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Muscala. Here's Nader. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. To the middle. Durant, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
With the teardrop, that one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Nader.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Outside Irving. He kicks it to Shea. Pass to Durant. Over Muscala. And that one's good. Durant. KD's got 10.
Now that basket must be widening out right now, Kevin. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Inside. And the dunk by Robertson.
Yeah, Robertson rising up and stretching out a bit to throw one in.
Nets leading by 5. Shea outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Shea's got 6 points in the quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun.
With 1 on the clock, that shot missing. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've...
Thanks very much. Shea, you've had no problem creating both for yourself and for your teammates. What's allowed you to have so much success at the offensive end?
Hey, GA, I've just been trying to keep our momentum and tempo, where we want it. Get as many easy transition scores as we can. When we don't stand still, things open up. And, our team, what we are, we're willing to make the next pass. That's the type of team we are.
Well, so far, things are going in the right direction for your guys. Good luck in the second half. Kevin?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Yo, guys, give me a second. I like the communication. I like the competitiveness. Trey, nice work going after it. Now just keep doing what y'all are doing. All right, just don't let up. All right, finish them off. Let's bring it in.
Yes, sir.
Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win!
As you know, boy, I've been smoking. I'm smoking. Tonight we are smoking some orange curry.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. While you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they...
Whoa there, buddy. Whoa there, partner. Whoa there, partner. What are we doing? Hang out, what? What? Whoa there, partner. Whoa. Can't do the small ones. Pause. Can't do the small ones while I'm trying to play 2K. You know? This one got to go back out. We're rolling a fresh one. We're rolling a fresh one. Bam, 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 bam. Let's see. Damn. I'm looking at the grinder and not seeing the motherfucker at the same time. Anyway. What up? I got one viewer here. I don't know who you are. I can't see. Trying to get a hold of this, you dig, so I can see who's who in here. What's happening though? I have to sit here and smoke and play for a little minute. See look at my stat line. I'm killing them with the free throws right now. Really, I've only attempted 2 3-pointers. My inside game been going crazy. Got that blow by. So, roll this one right here. Get to it. Had to take a smoke away. I know y'all do this too. I know I ain't the only one take smoke with it, man. Got to. I'm an adult gamers out there anyway. You play 2K, you more than likely smoke. You might not tell people you smoke. I do. I don't care. Sure. Okay. What's the expression? Catch more bees with honey? Or flies with honey? I don't know what the fuck. I don't know why the fuck you want to catch flies, but you know what I'm saying. It's interesting too. Bees just became the most important animal in the world. Some random shit I heard today, but I'm pretty sure it's true. As far as, you know, them pollinating shit and, you know, just their importance as far as creatures in the world. I mean, nobody's fucking with humans, but you know what I'm saying. We out here doing some shit. But, you know, bees is out here doing some shit too. Our pollinating, man, making sure we got trees and shit. Back to the gameplay though.
We're able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Irving and LeVert are at the 1 and 2. Durant is out there with Jay, and it's Prince in at the 5 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. Irving passes to Shea. Brent, if you were building an offensive system from scratch, what would be your favorite?
I don't know what's up with that. Let's throw the sploof up here. Super sploof time. Since we're on our second blunt, we're going to try to not repollute the air. I just, you know, ozoned it up, man. I'm tired of breathing and shit. So, time for the super sploof.
of play.
I would really tend to lean on 3 guards that could handle the basketball, Kevin. Guys who can initiate plays from all over the floor and really look to find players that are smart about playing off the ball. You combine 3 of those guys with the skill set, so one has it, and the other 2 are maneuvering around. They're going to cause so much commotion. They're going to cause so many breakdowns defensively within a possession that a multitude of playmaking players, that would be tremendous. And all of those guys, yeah, but all those guys too, Kevin, on top of that, you talked about their physical nature and stature. I would want guys that are 6'6", 6'7", and long, because when you get back to the other end, you want them to be able to coordinate and take up enough room defensively to cause some problems. But man, 3 guards, 3 long guards, and this is something that Phil Jackson relied on during the years when they won championships in Chicago. He always looked for long guards. Aside from Jordan and Pippen, there was the Ron Harpers of the world that helped accentuate what they could do on the perimeter.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much.
Danilo possesses a deceptive strength that he uses so well on plays like that. Got to the hoop plus the foul.
Well, when Danilo Gallinari came into the NBA, Brent, he was just a catch-and-shoot type player. But he's so much more than that now.
Well, I think with the way the league is...
Tell me, kick your fan up a notch, y'all. It's cleared out. Hold my breath for a second. I hate the smell of that shit for real. I don't know what it is, but that shit eats up everything up. Or we do cake on top of it. Everything back to Christmas cookies.
Changed with the 3-point shot, and Gallinari's ability to do that. He's gotten a lot smarter about picking his spots when the pump fake can drive in and draw some contact.
Nets leading by 11. Shea passes to LeVert. Back to Shea. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shea's got 8 here in the quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And the foul called on Shea. That is his first foul of the game. Thunder trailing by 13. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Gallinari outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And Gallo knows how to finish through contact. Excellent touch from there from the big fella.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They'll be playing host to Miami for the next game. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him.
And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the all-time list will he land when we talk about the unstoppable score.
And with Durant, perhaps the most amazing part, he can have quiet nights, Greg, of 30-plus points.
Kevin, his scores are just so easy for him that you forget you aren't supposed to see 7-foot sharpshooters doing it. He can score from anywhere in any fashion and can hold his own with any player in history in terms of how unguardable he is.
Fade away, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Nets leading by 12. Outside Irving. Thunder with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy. 3 of 4 to start it off.
To the paint, here's Nader. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Nader's got 18 points in the game.
Now that play never gets old, Kevin. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Gallinari with the steal. And here's the fast break. Gallinari leading the way. The shot's good from Robertson.
Well, there's no doubt that each year he gets a little better and more comfortable from beyond the arc. That helps Robertson stay on the floor for more minutes.
Irving dishes to Che. Back to Irving. There's the triple, and he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 9.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Now, here's Robertson. 10 points for him. Here's Adams, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Adams has got his second.
Y'all just got it. I just got Steven Adams out showing it.
Basket of the night.
Steven Adams, a workhorse down low like that. Once he's got position, he'll want the ball.
And they double up Che. Now, here is Irving. Guarded closely. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
We're still waiting for the first miss from the line this half.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Shifty with his speed, incredible ball handling. So hard to guard Kyrie, but so thrilling to sit here and watch it all up close.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jared Allen's checked in for Chandler. And Murray's subbed in for Karis LeVert. Robertson with it. Che's there. And it's sent back by Allen. Fires for 3. And Che good for 3. Che's got 11 in the second half.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Schroeder. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Che, right side. Lets it go with the 3. It doesn't go for him. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. He lobs it up and slam dunk by Noel.
And trust me, Dennis Schroeder would love to score the basketball, but his ability to set up his teammates is also effective.
The drive by Che. It's stolen by Schroeder. Down low. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it back down to single digits for Oklahoma City. Che outside from the baseline. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 9. Feeds it to Gallinari.
And Gallo does an outstanding job there getting into the contact as he was shooting.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. And he knocks down the...
Oh yeah, 10 minutes left.
A little over a minute and a half of the 4th quarter gone now. So for Oklahoma City right now, Adams is out there with Noel. Then there's Robertson. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Nader in at the 3 slot. stolen by Durant. To the middle. Here's LeVert. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got his 5th assist in this one. Thunder trailing by 9. Pass to Robertson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he comes up with the deuce.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover for opposing guards, especially at his size.
Shea kicks to LeVert. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And the rejection by Noel. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. Durant down low. He's covered by Noel. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Here's Robertson. Tipped away. Kicks it to Noel. Here's Nader. Guarded by Jordan. They get the rebound. Adams. And Jordan sends it back.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
The pass to Shea. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Adams. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. At the line for 2.
Right at it.
And he makes the first. He's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, he's such a great target still on the roll situation. You combine his length and athleticism now with the know-how and his tenure in the league, and DeAndre Jordan still can be an elite finisher on the inside. Well, you love to see that strong move, and he just took command. Defense way too late to stop that.
Here's Nader, guarded by Jordan. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Nader. On the wing, Shea. Back to Irving. Shot clock at 6. And the Nets miss again. Thunder trailing by 5. Molinari passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the dish to Noel. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Shea.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
One shot.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
The Nets have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Shea outside. Jordan, the pass to Shea.
Come on, man. What's up? What's up? We're going to have to start alley-ooping it. Is that what we're going to start doing? That niggas can't pass.
Here's Nader, covered by Shea.
The only one's getting passes down through her. Just one on the inside.
Here's Nader to tie it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. He's off on the second.
And, you know, you can't dwell on that one miss. They're still in a position here to take the lead if they can get a stop.
Shea outside. Passes to Irving. Back to Shea. Puts it up. It's deflected. And the Thunder pushing it up now to take the lead. The shot by Nader, no good.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
In the corner, Irving with it. And then Durant with the jam.
Like the connection there. KD has his teammates looking out for him. An outstanding alley-oop that time.
Thunder trailing by 3. And the foul called on Shea. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Pass to Nader. 16 feet away. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's on assist number 5.
What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing?
Here's Nader. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, I like watching Robertson get involved in the offense, especially when he gets down there. Nice soft touch down on the inside.
Pass to LeVert. Poke loose. And the Thunder pushing it up now. The shot by Nader, no good. KD looking around. Shea kicks to LeVert. Fires the 3. They get it back. Jordan. Bucket is good.
Huge hands of DeAndre Jordan helping out there. Excels at coming up with rebound after rebound for his team.
And that one misses. And the Thunder with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Robertson can't hit. The Nets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the 4th. 4 of 9. A nice shot by KD.
Vintage KD. Quick trigger on the catch and shoot.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Shea really making a difference.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Shea.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Nader. From down in the low post, it goes. Nader's got 27. It's the Nets now. Shea outside. It's LeVert on the wing. Defended by Robertson. And they double up Shea. Here's Durant. Good. And it's Shea picking up the assist. Point for KD.
This is what Durant does best. A natural-born scorer. And that combination of size, speed, and length can't slow it down.
Nader the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And that is a big loss for this team. This game's still in the balance, and he's someone they always want in there at crunch time. And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Now off the inbound, and Shea throws it down. Here's Robertson. Gallinari outside. And it's sent back by KD.
The long arm of the law. Durant is not a premier shot blocker, but you wouldn't know it from that play.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, just 5 on the clock. Over Prince. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
And they double up Jay. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Puts it up off the inbound. Muscala misses.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Prince. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And the Nets lead by 5. The pass to Nader. The 3. The rebound by Prince.
He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. To the paint. LeVert kicks to Prince. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. There's the 3. Here's Durant. Yep, it counts.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
All the pressure Durant puts on his opponents, it's typical to see him among the leaders in free throw attempts.
KD against Gallinari. Stolen by LeVert. Oh, and here comes Prince all alone. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. And it's a 10-point Brooklyn lead.
Prince does a nice job there leaking out in transition, and when he gets that kind of room, it gets dangerous.
Gallinari with it. Guarded now by Prince. Gallinari attacking, and Gallinari throws it down.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Stolen away. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. LeVert defending.
Keeping that ball absolutely on the string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
Prince outside. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Clock at 6. Back to Irving. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
Gallinari against KD. Here's Nader. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Nader's got 29 in the game.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Outside Prince. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
And you can't make any mistakes right here if you want to keep hope alive. Their execution has to be precise.
Here's Gallinari. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kevin Durant.
You see Gallo catches the defense off guard with that drive because of it, and they have no choice but to hack.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Noel's checked in. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. What do you think, guys?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
here's Gallinari outside. The rebound by Prince.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And an intentional foul right there.
At the line for your Nets, Kyrie Irving. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Nader. LeVert grabs the miss.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's the Nets picking up the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay